It sounds like it's last orders at the bar, almost last orders at the bar. It was a pretty weak bell ring from our producer, Hassan, this week. But I've got John Galea, singer, songwriter, producer, pop sensation, but you was born in Great Yarmouth. Tell me about growing up in Great Yarmouth, John.
Yeah, it was by the coastal town. It was nice. It was a beautiful place to grow up, to be fair.
Yeah.
I miss it, and I go back all the time, so yeah.
It's
nice.
changed a little bit over the years, hasn't it?
Just a tad, yeah. It's had its ups and downs, to be fair, but it's always my home, to be fair. So.
Okay, so tell me about some of the famous singers that you've worked with in the past.
Well, I've worked with a lot of producers, who've worked with a lot of singers, but so I write for other artists as well as myself. So I've written for the Monarch, with the Monarch, who's a production company. We've worked with loads of people. So
you have a passion of mine as well, which is helping out in charities. I help a few local charities as well. I was talking earlier, and I was telling you about my friend Steve Fleming, who was on this show at Christmas, and he lost his young son to cancer. And he's been doing some great charity work, fundraising for the Teenage Cancer Trust.
Amazing.
Now, you've got a story to tell, haven't you, on this?
Yeah, so age 15, I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I had to have like 6 months chemo, went through all of that. So yeah, as a teenager, I kind of know the ups and downs of having cancer. It's not easy, to be fair.
As a 15-year-old?
As a 15-year-old.
As a 15-year-old, you're obviously there with a parent or a carer.
Yeah, 2 parents.
And how did you take that?
As much as you can do. I had amazing support from the family and my community in Norfolk, Great Yarmouth. They helped amazingly, but it was tough. It was not easy. I was doing my GCSEs at the time as well, so you've got to think of your adolescence as well as, you know, going through this battle. But yeah, it came out the other side, and touch wood, everything's been
So
all right.
what was the prognosis at the time? What did they say to you?
Well, it wasn't looking great. I had to have 6 months intensive chemo, lost all my hair, eyelashes, everything went, but luckily it went into remission. But yeah, it wasn't easy at all.
And how was life at school when this was all going on?
I didn't really see school, so in the sense of I had to have a tutor that came into hospital to help me with my GCSEs. The school was amazing. The friends and family were raising money, which was fantastic. But it was hard work, because some days, you know, when you're having chemo, you don't particularly want to learn German or French or whatever, but you get through it.
I get that, got through. Yeah, great story. And like I say, my mate Steve is doing great work, raising lots and lots of money for Teenage Cancer Trust. Always like to give them a plug, by the way, because they do some great work. But we also spoke about male suicide as well before we started. And you've been affected by that as well, haven't you?
Yeah, one of my best friends took his life, and out of the blue, no one saw it coming.
You know, male suicide takes 15 young men a day from us in this country. It's the biggest killer of men under the age of 50 in the UK. And I mean, I've spoken about it many times on this show. Spoke about it in Parliament as well. I've got a good friend, Graham. He lost his son, Sean, to male suicide. He was 30, Sean was, big, good-looking lad. Just went home one night and did it, and nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw it coming at all, and we still don't know why he's done it. So we are fundraising for male suicide as well. So yeah, it's something that touches every family.
Unfortunately, it does, and you know, the more open we can talk about it, the better it is, and what people can do to raise funds is amazing.
So I see you're dressed up. You've glitzy black jacket on. I mean, I won't say I won't be seen dead in it. I won't have the courage to be seen in it, to be honest with you.
You look great in it.
And his shoes, we would say, they're like a gold lame, sparkly shoes. They're actually blinding. Can we take one off, please?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
But have a look at these shoes he's wearing.
There you go, a bit of glitz.
All he's got to do is click his heels, just click his heels 3 times, and he's back to Kansas. I think that's what he'll do with them. But anyway, so you're dressed like this for a particular reason. You're going somewhere tonight?
No, just for here. No, I'm going tonight, but I usually, this is in my wardrobe usually. I like to dress, you know.
Yeah, many comments on the street, or
just a few.
2-car windows winding down and stuff like that.
Well, you know, you've got to be yourself, haven't you?
Okay, so we're here for a reason. We're behind a bar in this great pub in Buckhurst Hill. We're going to get you to pull a pint now.
Right,
so it's going to be the coloured glasses.
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, so the trick is you've got to pull the neck oil in 30 seconds, and then I will give you a mark out of 10.
Right, okay.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
I know you've got to tilt the glass.
Yeah, give it a tilt. Got to have the angle. And I want to ask you a question.
Oh, okay.
If you were stuck on a...
major fail.
Put that on the bar, please, mate.
Never mind.
Now you've got to put it on the bar. Yeah, there. That's rubbish. That's a 3 out of 10.
I'm not sure I'm going to get a job here, to be fair.
It's a 3 out of 10. But no, seriously, mate. If you was on a desert island, I know you love your music.
Yeah.
First of all, who's your favourite artist of all time?
God, so
Favourite
many.
band or artist?
Well, I love the Bee Gees. They're amazing. Harmony and their songwriting is amazing. So I'd have to pick them.
Have you seen any of the old YouTube clips when they're really, really young?
Yeah,
like in black and white.
1960, yeah, Spicks and the Specks. Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, really good.
Really
but
good.
if you, and I like that answer actually because they were good. If you was on a desert island and you had a gramophone, wind up, record player, but you had one record to take with you, what would it be? And you've got to listen to it on a loop over and over again. What would it
It'd have to
be?
be something really harmonic, and I'll go with the Bee Gees, I suppose. How Deep Is Your Love? That's a
Good song,
amazing
yeah,
song.
good
Probably go
song.
with that.
There is a YouTube clip of them singing that actually, like just with acoustic guitar.
Amazing, right?
And amazing harmonies, yeah. So, and I think we forget. I'm quite happy that you mentioned the Bee Gees. We forget how many songs not only did they sing but they wrote in the 1970s. We look at Saturday Night Fever and absolutely astounding. Really,
Diana Ross, Dionne Warwick,
Yeah.
just carries on the list. They're very talented boys, amazing.
So then, John, where does your career go from here?
Well,
apart from getting rid of them shoes.
I don't know, I'm going to get you a pair for you.
I couldn't walk into Parliament with a pair of them on, could I? Well, I get enough of abuse as it is. John, let's talk about your future.
Yeah.
Obviously, your future doesn't lie in the pub trade, looking at that point. But seriously, mate, in 5 years' time, what do you see yourself doing?
Well, I'm currently in the studio finishing my debut album, so that'll be coming out shortly with a new music video, doing some tours. Yeah, busy really, as well as writing for other people. I'm always at the piano writing music. So,
Okay. John, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
Great guest.